Hello and welcome to this week's LTA Players of the Week. We'll start with the North, then go to the South. This is based 100% on stats and a very limited schedule because each opponent only played one matchup. So, Lion Gaming beat Disguise 2-0, FlyQuest 2-0 over Dig, Shopify 2-1 over 100 Thieves, Cloud9 2-0 over Team Liquid. For some perspective. Stats we utilized: KDA, KP, CS per minute, damage divided by gold, vision efficiency, gold difference at 15 minutes, and solo kills per game. This board ends up being dominated by Fly, uh, uh, Lions, and Cloud9. So, in top lane, Bwipo was the best top laner despite not leading in any categories. I think he was upper half in all categories, which resulted in him being just barely better than Licorice and then Castle. Ironically enough, Licorice and Castle played against each other, and despite it being a 2-0, the misnomer that, because it's all 2-0s, the teams that win 2-0 are going to be better on the board. Not necessarily. Castle still ends up being third, and then Impact was last. Bwipo had a 5-3 KDA, Fudge, 7-3. 67 KP, Licorice, 73%, very involved. 8 CS per minute, Thanatos, 8.4 for Cloud9. 1.79 damage divided by gold for Bwipo. Castle, over 2, so 2 times the damage relative to the gold he received. 2.65 vision efficiency, Thanatos, 5 vision score per ward placed. Took his leads and utilized them well. Bwipo had a 353 gold lead on average. Castle, 1,780. Yeah. It's either that or I didn't do the math properly. That's a lot, ain't it? Seems like a lot. Solo kills per game, Castle had 2 and 2. So despite losing, he still led in 3 categories. Jungle Roll, Blabber of Cloud9 tops the charts. Inspired second, River third, Umpty last. Blabber at a 10.3 KDA, Inspired 13.5, no, 12.5. The glare sitting right there. Blabber 72 KP, River 86%, very involved with the 100 Thieves, and that resulted in leading in ROI as well. CS per minute, Blabber led at 8.1, he had a 152 ROI, River 161. 5.3 vision efficiency, Inspired 5.93. Blabber had a 688 gold lead on average, XU 917. The top side of the rift for Disguise did very well into Lions in the laning phase as far as gold difference is concerned. Solo kills, Shiden was the only jungler to have a solo, 1 and 2 games. Mid lane, Saint, dominant week. He led in all but 2 categories. For Lions, followed by APA of Team Liquid and Loki of Cloud9. Kine of Dig was last. Saint had a 7.4 KDA, 87 KP, Palafox, 88%, so just barely more. Saint would then lead in CS per minute, 9.6, damage divided by gold, 2.03, vision efficiency, 5.45, 679 gold lead on average. He had 1 solo kill in 2 games. Abadage of Disguised had 2 and 2. Bot lane, Masu of FlyQuest is in first, followed by Sven, and then Henna of Lions. Last was Bevoy of Shopify Rebellion. Masu 18.5 CS, 18.5 KDA, 82 KP, Sven 87, 10.2 CS per minute, a 1.78 damage divided by gold. Yeon 2.23, a lot of damage relative to the gold he received, despite losing 2-0. Masu would then lead in vision efficiency at 3.35 vision score per ward placed. Gold difference up 615 on average. Had 1 solo or 2v2 kill in 2 games. Sven and Tomo of Dig also had 1 and 2. Support, Lions led in all but 2 categories, followed by Core JJ of Team Liquid and Busio of FlyQuest. Last was Huhi of Disguised. 21.5 KDA, so Lions probably only died once. Safe bet. 87 KP, 0.93 damage divided by gold, 2.07 vision efficiency. Was behind at 15 minutes in gold difference. Core JJ was ahead 150. No solo kills. Core JJ was the only support with a solo or 2v2 kill. 1 and 2 games. So, LTA North, first team, Whippo, Blabber, Saint, Masu, Lions. Second team, Licorice, Inspired APA, Sven, Core JJ. Third, Castle, River, Loki, Henna, and Busio. Now on to LTA South. Okay, for LTA South, Loud beat Red 2-1. Pain 2-1 over Isras Astral. Fluxo 2-1 over Faria. Crazy result there. And Vivo Keat Stars 2-0'd Leviton. Excuse me. Top lane, Robo of Loud was first, followed by Gigo of Faria and Summit of Isras Astral. Last was Wiser of Pain. Robo had a 1.6 KDA, not very good, but when you take the entire stat line into account, he ended up being first, just barely. Bull, 9.5 for Vivo Keat Stars. 67 KP for Robo. F&B of Red Cannon, 72. 7.7 CS per minute. Hide-in of Fluxo, 8.6. 1.56 ROI. Gigo, 1.89. Robo would lead in vision efficiency, putting up 3.87 vision score per ward placed, and had a 346 gold lead on average. So very good early game. Took that gold lead and also got efficient vision. One solo in 3 games. Bull had 2 and 2. Jungle, Jose Deodo tops the charts, followed by Ganks of Fluxo and Kuroka of Pain. Last was Scary of Leviton. Jose, 1.7 KDA and only a 64 KP. Those numbers are not great, but he put a good line together. Decimus of Vivo Keat Stars had a 16 KDA, joining Bull with a great KDA. I mean, Vivo Keat Stars obviously had the best week, being the only team to 2-0. Kuroka, 83% kill participation. Jose did lead in CS per minute at 7.5, but only a 1.19 ROI. So he took that farm and did not build for damage or deal damage. Ganks, 1.74. 5.59 vision efficiency. Aji of Red Canids in his, well, no, Gravthar returned. Aji returned the week before. Regardless, Aji, 6.04 vision efficiency. Jose did have a 532 gold lead on average, though, and 1 solo kill in 3 games. Kuroka had 1 in 3 as well. Mid lane, Romer of Pain. Okay week, followed by Myru of Isras Astral. And Fu of Fluxo. Kisei of Vivo Keat Stars was last, despite winning 2-0. Romer, 3.7 KDA, was the best mid lane KDA. 70 KP, Gravthar of Red Canids. Now, in his return, 74%. 8.7 CS per minute, Kisei 8.9. Romer did deal the most damage relative to gold at 1.96. He had a 2.95 vision efficiency. Myru, 4.33, very efficient in that department. I don't know why I would put negative 111 gold in... See, so I do this first, right? I do this part, and then I do this. I'll look, and I'll be like, okay, that's not pink. If that's pink, the player led in that category, and I just look and move on to the next one. Just going back and, transcribing what I have on my spreadsheets onto here. Obviously, negative 111 could not possibly lead because it's negative 111. By default, even if we said that, Myru would have more. I had 111. So I don't have who led in that category on the board. I'm going to assume it was Fu, if I had to guess. You know what, though? No, I think Cody led in that category. Cody, I think, had a crazy laning phase. Like, he had 700 gold on average or some shit. It's kind of weird. Would have been nice to have on the board, huh? Solo kills, Romer had 1 and 3. Myru and Tuts, 3 and 3. Bot lane, Mortius and Trimby take the bot lane duo, followed by Brance of Red, Ayu of Faria. Last was Snaker of Isras Astral. Mortius had a 13.5 KDA, 78 KP. That's pretty good. 9.8 CS per minute. Cheaton just barely more at 9.8, rounding difference. 1.24 ROI though. Mortius did not die, was somehow involved, and didn't deal any damage all in the same time. IU 1.79. Mortius did have a 323 vision efficiency, a 783 gold lead on average. No solo or 2v2 kills. IU and Root had 2 and 2. Support Trimby didn't die. That's great. That's very good. Followed by Geeks of Fluxo and Frosty of Red Cannons. Technically, all three were tied. I had to utilize a tiebreaker. Trimby and Geeks both led in 2 separate categories. So then I had to go to who finished second. And Trimby finished second in one, where Geeks did not. Frosty only led in 1 category. And Redbird of Loud was last. So, Trimby didn't die, 85 KP, Frosty 89, 68 ROI, Jojo 1.34. A lot of damage out of the Faria support. A lot of damage. 2.16 vision efficiency led the roll. Down 48 gold at 15 minutes. Geeks up 291. No solo kills. Geeks had 3 solo and 2v2 kills in 3 games. It's a lot. It's a lot for a support. It's unfortunate, really. You don't want your support really to get the kills. You want your AD carry to, depending on what time of the game it is. But also, you'd rather get kills than not get kills at all. So, LTA South first team, Robo, Jose Deodo, Romer, Mortius, Trimby. Then, second team, Gigo, Ganks, Myru, Brantz, Geeks. Third, Summit, Karoka, Fu, Ayu, Frosty. So, just looking at this, we got 1 Loud. We got 2 Faria. It's 2 Pain. It's like, really, it's kind of, it's pretty well rounded, this board this week. I guess 3 Isrus, a straw, and a loss. How about that? Well, there are 3 Fluxo and a win. Interesting stat lines this week in LTA South. So, thank you for watching. If you liked the video, like it, subscribe to the channel for daily League of Legends content. Follow me on Twitter, join the Discord, become a YouTube supporter, and hope to see you again tomorrow.